This is going to be a little bit of a longer recording session. I kitbashed a khorn berserker. I hope you enjoy. I've made it as short as possible. Enjoy the video. Bye. Hi. We are going to do some kit bashing. I've got my little box of bits. This is specifically World Eaters. So we're gonna go through this first and see like what we might want to use, because World Eaters don't get like dual wielding chain axes for some reason. So I kind of want to do a second chain axe. And if I can't, I'll see what else I can do. I thought about doing like a World Eater with like a chain glaive. I really thought about it, but I don't know. I don't know about kitbashing one of those yet. Well, maybe later. Maybe later once I get some more under my belt. Let's see. There's nothing crazy here. Is there really no extra chain axes? I could have swore there was extra stuff. Let me take a quick look at the actual sprue. Okay, I don't have. Are you serious? I don't have anything. I'm pretty sure those are exalted 8-bound stuff. That's exalted. Oh, chain axe. Yes. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. That might be the chain axe for the Lord on Juggernaut, but you know what? Whatever works, works. So this is actually gonna be like my real first time like trying to kitbash like properly kitbash. I've got, hold on, let me make sure I get everything in the box. I've spilt one of these before and it was not a very good time. So my voice might be a little bit raspy recording this. I just gotten over an illness from breathing in a bunch of green bin dust, so I feel much better today and right now. So we're gonna first start out by figuring out how we're gonna go about this. It's like those are sprues, everything's okay. I've got some green stuff and some milliput. So if I need to do any like actual crazy kit bashing, throw that away real quick. I have some proper stuff to do it with. Oh, there's 2 things of green stuff there, so that's nice. I do have some tools coming for this. So like one of my ideas was to make a World Eater cape and just fill it with skulls. I think that would look really good, and hang it off the power pack. So go ahead and toss this away. But yes, no, these probably won't be used today, but I'm showing that I do have some. I am kind of prepared to do some kit bashing as soon as I find it necessary. But I got those for just in case purposes. All right, so now we need to build one of the normal. That's not what I want. Do we have, let's put this axe over here. See, the problem is I think everything's left-handed, so I'm gonna have to do some cuts and stuff to make it a right-handed. Oh, I just realized something. I can't do that. No, there's no way. There's no way all of them are left-handed. That's a left. That's a left. Okay, we're okay. Let's look through these real quick. That's a sergeant. He's left-handed, or whatever he is. He's not a sergeant. He's also left-handed. That one's left-handed. That one's a dual-wielding and left-handed. Left-handed chainsword. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. They're all left-handed for real. Why are they all in the left? Okay. Shit. What the fuck, GW? That kind of ruins my plan. Unless I'm willing to ruin a gun. So let's see here. We'll see if I have, because I know I haven't done many World Eater Berserkers. So actually, we'll see if I can do the captain, or the captain. What is he? Is he a sergeant? It just says khorn berserker. Champion. Okay, he's a khorn berserker champion. So let me see if I can find him on. I have more than one of these sprues. I have like several. So let's see. 1 and 2. Where are my clippers? Put this right here. I don't understand why GW doesn't give us dual wielding world eaters. I mean, they're supposed to be berserkers. Just have their pistol holstered. It's not that hard to do. So we'll get this started. Let's see. C4. Grab that. This won't be too long of a video, I don't think. Which is, I built and painted one of these up before. I think that was the first thing I painted for World Eaters, was one of the khorn berserker champion. Let's see. C3 and C5. Hopefully everything's on one sprue. I do remember the helmet is not. There's C3. And C5. Okay, so I'm going to actually, so it has the big piece that is supposed to sit right here, so we're gonna nip that. Alright. Oh, be careful about doing this. Okay, we got that off. Okay, so now it's just a grenade and chain. Oh, I should probably put the foot on before I do that. Come on. Okay, now we need to go ahead and put this on. It'll be up there at the... It'll be covering up that piece that came off. Or that little nub that I cut off. Come on. Work with me. Damn you. This is being filmed after, or recorded after I did kind of a not great stream. When I say not great stream, I was sick and I should have just put off the stream. I should have just been like, you know what? I'm going to stream tomorrow. I'm going to redo the stream as of recording the next day because I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling good. And so I kind of I don't really remember streaming. So next time I'll plan on just, if I don't feel great, I'll just plan on not worrying about it. There we go, that works. And then I'll just make up for it or something. Okay, so we'll continue on. Okay, so he's done. So now we got C7. We do. This is where we're gonna start actually kit bashing. So, oh, don't lose it. So this is not the original one I wanted. This is the bolt pistol instead of the plasma pistol. I use a lot more plasma pistols for my stuff. So, but this is a left hand. So we're going to start cutting. Clippers are probably not the best material to cut with. But I kind of just need his hand. So right now we're just going to try to make sure his hand stays intact. Okay. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Where's my hobby knife? There it is. Let's not... I did not slice this finger open with a hobby knife. I did it at work. So... And like I said, I have some tools on the way for that. So if I need to put a little bit, actually, I did take the fingers off of that just a touch, which is fine. Let me go ahead and move that real quick. Let me grab the smallest amount of green stuff. This is the first time I've used green stuff, so if this does not go well, cut me some slack. So let's go ahead and... I don't need much. This is already probably too much. Let me go ahead and... So the tools were supposed to show up today. Oh, let me do it with my other finger, my other hand. The tools were supposed to show up today for the green stuff and the milliput. They're like sculpting tools, but they are not here. So I'm going to try to make some fingers using the tweezers that I have. So we'll get this mixed up. If I understand this right, this is just like cement paste, cement putty, such. So that's how I know what this is. Plumber's putty. What's the other? JB Weld. Does it stink? It does not stink like JB Weld. JB Weld stinks. So since we're mixed up and we throw it on the floor, go ahead and pick it up. And like I said, I don't need much of this stuff. So actually, I really don't even need that much. I need like the smallest amount I can do. let me zoom in on it. Camera, work with me. Let me adjust my camera. Oh, an autofocus camera will be great. Okay, let me bring it even closer so it autofocuses being this close. Okay. Okay, that pretty much did fix that finger. Ah! I need to get a better camera to do this with. Okay, so we'll back up because we don't need to be that close on it. And since we want to dual wield, we are going to... I really hope this works because I've only got the one axe. We're gonna slice bottom. We're gonna slice his wrist off. There we go. All right, so we'll flatten this out. Take our hobby knife to this. Take a couple layers off, slowly but surely, making sure that we don't slice our finger open somehow. Always remember to cut away from yourself. Unless you want to have a finger that looks like my thumb. Again, did not get it through hobbying. So this axe is going to be a touch short. That's a perfect flat cut. That's exactly what I wanted. How does this cut look? A little angled. Let's try to flatten it up. Just a touch. Okay. All right, so now we're going to use Tayama cement paste for this side because this side's plastic on plastic. Let's get this actually glued properly and try to focus the camera again. I am so sorry. This camera really hates me tonight. Just take the edge off of that. There we go. That's much better. I'll do some more bits on this. So actually, I'll do those bits later in this video. So for the first time I'm using green stuff. This stuff did get hard unless you sit here and knead it. Like if you make a big batch, you want to sit there and like check it, make sure it's not getting solid. But hopefully that should get solid pretty soon. I'm going to throw the little bit of spare green stuff I had away. We'll throw the extra arm in the bits box. It can be war trophies. Same thing with the broken down. I forget what it's called. Bolter. That can just be thrown down on bases or something to make it look a little extra spicy. You know, trick it out a little bit. So this is going to be the part that I am most concerned about, due to the fact that I want to use plastic glue to touch on this to kind of make this look a little bit better. Doing this with my hobby knife probably is not the smartest idea in the world. And all these pokey things are poking my hand. But, so now that we got this glued together. Nope, it's not glued together that well. Let's see here. We might actually go ahead and use some super glue. Doesn't take much, just takes a little dab. But I want to make sure that it is oriented correctly. Yeah, I want it to be like that. Okay, we'll let that sit for a second. We'll actually go ahead and grab the other pieces we need for this guy. So I need C131. That might not be on here. Okay. So now that I've got the rest of the sprue that I need, grab the 131 chain axe. That is for the left arm. Anything else we need off of here? I believe 19 is universal. It is not. Is 19 on here? It does not look like it. I will not be using this head or helmet. I do have another helmet planned. Actually, let me find that helmet before I for sure say that I have another helmet planned out for it. There it is. This is the helmet I do have planned out for him. And I still need the 19 out of here is gone. It's not actually 19. It doesn't matter. You son of a bitch. I could have just really used any of them. All right. Is there one on here? You know, since this is supposed to be a sergeant, we're not going to use this one because that one's a little basic. That one's also a little basic. Let's see. I want one with some pizzazz. Finding it there. Oh, I like this. I like the one with the little skulls on it. I could also throw on some war trophy skulls, which is... Oh, that's actually a really good idea. I have not thought about doing that with World Eaters yet. I do want to make a World Eaters, like, Lord. I don't think we have any, like, Lord characters. I want to make a World Eaters Lord and make a cape out of green stuff or milliput and just fill it with skulls. I think it would look so good. So now that this is dry, we will go ahead and glue. Need to get some more of this super glue. Or super glue in general. I don't know. Obviously, I don't think that Tayama will work on this. That's why I'm using super glue. Oh no, how did I get green stuff on this? Damn you. Fingers. Oh, that's right. I forgot to do a key rule. Okay, so don't do what I did. Green stuff, you should really kind of dampen your hands before using it. Or Vaseline is also something I heard works very well. I should have done that. I did not do it. I did forget, honestly. Try this again. Actually, we'll put the glue on here. It's a bigger surface area. There we go. Okay. We'll let that dry. We'll go ahead and put this guy together the rest of the way. I've painted these completely together. As you can see, I've got one based and primed. I got it primed. It's not based, but I've got it primed in all black and it's fully together. It doesn't come apart at all. Even his helmet. I've been used to painting World Eaters fully together. It takes forever to do, but you know what? It's fine. I'm not super concerned about that. So let's go ahead. And we're going to put this on real quick before we add any more skulls. And we'll go ahead and grab the trophies. These are the Warhammer and Citadel trophy kits. all of the skulls for your world eaters possibly you'd ever need, and extra. And it's even got some Space Marine skulls and such. So, if you're gonna do some World Eater kit bashing and you want to do extra skulls and such, I would recommend this. I think it was like 20 bucks. I'm not 100% sure on the pricing. I don't remember necessarily, but we just want to add a couple skulls here and there. Grab one full skull. Grab a half a skull. And you know what? I think we will do. Let me see if I can find a Space Marine skull for that. Chaos and such. I've used orc skulls. I don't really want to use them again yet. Those are Chaos Space Marines. Demons and more Space Marines. Those are Tau. These are just primed. I must be blind, or where are the... There we go. I think they're Space Marine skulls. But I know I bought two of these. Two of the Warhammer 40k skulls thing, and I have more skulls than necessary, but this is what I was looking for. Let's see, there's some Space Marines and some Sisters of Battle. There's some Guard in here that we could use, but I want to use a Space Marine one. It also has Mechanicus bits as well. I did find that very cool. We'll go ahead. I like this one. We'll do this one. So he's going to keep this one as like a trophy on his hip. That's currently my plan for it. And we will figure out where to put these. Let's go ahead and set this back. And this might be a little bit of a simpler idea. I just want to add skulls to the outside. The outsides of this. Come on. Super glue might be better for this. Especially when it starts to stick to your finger. This one will probably sit better than that one will. Just because I think the jaw helps it circle around better. We'll let those sit, and if they get knocked off, I'm completely fine with that. I'll just super glue them back on. So let's go ahead and get this on. I was gonna say, don't tell me he doesn't sit in there properly. I don't think he does. Okay, so this is when we break out the super glue to make it work. There we go. That looks good. Um, Actually, we'll go ahead and work on something real quick. Let's take a look at our chain axis here. It looks a little wonky. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, it looks a little not straight. So, what proper world eater does not chain his weaponry to his arms? I have simply, this is some brass chain. It's for like jewelry making. It came from Amazon. Actually, hold on a second. I might have some pieces already cut. Let me double check. Because it comes in like 16 feet. And I don't need like a crazy amount for this. I just want to make sure everything is glued properly. I want to add a touch more of this glue. So we'll let that sit a little longer and we will prepare to do this. Let's see. I will say super glue works very well with this chain. Come on, start wrapping. No, this is the only problem I do have with these. Sometimes they don't want to start, and then you gotta try not to super glue anything to your fingers. There we go. And actually, we're not gonna wrap it around the wrist. There's this like little hook thing that I'm going to try. I'd rather have too much than too little. Usually I put this on after I've painted the mini, but you know what? First for something. Okay, that's perfect. So now we are going to go ahead and get our tweezers. I'm going to nip just the top off. And grab a touch of super glue because I believe that this is going to be covered. So this is kind of the same way I did it with my demon prince. There it is. Sorry, I'm trying to keep this on camera. I'm trying to focus. I gotta remember to keep it on camera. Come on. Sometimes this stuff does not like to work. God damn it. Let me grab some more super glue. Come on, work with me. Okay. It's a little shorter than normal, but that's fine. So let's go ahead and check on this. And we will do the same with this one. But this one won't loop back. This will just be a broken off chain. That makes it a little bit easier for me, I'll be honest. Let's go ahead and grab a little dab. We don't need much. Come on. I will say this is probably the worst part about kit bashing. It is very much a giant pain to sometimes get these chains to want to stick proper and look the way you want it to look without gluing it to your fingers. And doing that. That is the worst. And actually, I do like having the little dangly bit, so we'll go ahead and back it off a touch. And we'll go ahead and add just a touch of glue right there. That way we can wrap it and let it dangle. And see, that turns out really good. So we got both of our things done. We need our shoulder pads, so we'll go ahead and snip some shoulders out. Good, we'll do a World Eater and a Khorn Berserker shoulder. Actually, hold on, I know there's better ones in here, and he is a sergeant. Or a champion of Khorn, so let's see if we can find some fancier stuff for him. Oh, actually, hold on. I'm gonna use that one. That one looks really good for the World Eaters portion. So that means I just need to find a Khorn one, which is I'll use this one for the Khorn. And we will go ahead and finish this model. So do the right arm first. Is it right? Actually, let's take a look at one that we put together. Right gets this is the left arm. So right gets the Khorn, left gets World Eaters. Okay, perfect. So this will go on this shoulder. So let's try to dry fit it just to make sure everything fits right, because I have no. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. So I need to do some cutting on this, because this is originally for not I forget what it's for. It's not for berserkers. Exalted 8-bound, so their shoulders are a tad smaller. Don't start doing this to me. Come on. We'll cut on that, because I don't want this to come apart. Okay, I don't see a way to do that without slicing my finger open. Oh, dang it. I really kind of wanted to use that. I really am trying to keep this axe halfway decent along with his fist. So since you're not going to see much of this, I'm going to try peeling some of the interior of this off. I really can't do much. I don't have the best tool for this, honestly, but We make do. Okay, we'll dry fit it on the other arm just to make sure it works. Yep, okay. Like I thought. I still gotta take more of this off the top. Ouch, it would help if there weren't spiky bits on here. Those do dig into your fingers pretty good. Oh. If the video suddenly cuts, I've sliced my finger open. I'm trying not to be as quiet on some things. Again, we'll dry fit it on this one. Okay. I believe... that should look good enough. So we'll go ahead and throw this arm together real quick. Okay, I did that wrong. I should glue the arm on first. Come on, work. I will say I do like that Chaos Lord mask. It does look very nice. Looks very good. It almost looks like it should be like generic Chaos instead of specifically World Eaters. How are these skulls holding on? Okay, they're doing pretty steady. So now we take our kitbashed parts to see how. Okay. Oh no. This is something I didn't think about. Okay, so I need to put the other arm on first. Let's peel this arm off real quick. I do like this look. It makes him look like he's running and constantly in motion. We'll go ahead and get this glued down. Ah! I want to do like a kitbashed Chaos Lord, but it's for Khorn. This is a 40-minute video right now. Okay. His arm looks a little funky there, but the whole point is to make sure he's dual wielding. It looks a little funky, but you know what? I wouldn't say that's unbelievable. let's not just smack the head of the axe that's not fully glued in, because I believe this green stuff needs some time to cure. Let's put this in here. And there we go. A World Eater champion with truly berserker axes. Because what would a berserker be without his double axes? I don't know why they don't do this more often. Like, actually have a model that is a dual wielding axe for World Eaters. It makes sense. I mean, Angron dual wields axes. Can we still use this Space Marine helmet? I don't think there would be any really good spot for it. So we'll go ahead and put it off the table for now. But this is my first kitbash, true kitbash. This is a lot of extra work, and the little dangly bits look great. You don't want to go overboard on those, at least for me. I don't want to go overboard, but no, I'm super happy with this. Looks great. I will probably check on it later on, but expect to see me paint this sometime in the near future on live stream. Thank you for watching, and if you made it this far, why not like and subscribe? I usually don't say that, but I feel like I should, especially if you made it this far in the video. Thank you as always, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.